Okay, guys, welcome to the first episode of Top Tier Fishing. This is our first shot, so bear with us. We're going to get better as we go along. We're going to get set up for our first fishing excursion with our recording. But basically, today we're going to go over some of our rigs that we have and some of the setups that we're going to be using. Lake fishing, so we're going to go with a basic rig for bait fishing. Mainly, we have a big selection of striper in the lake. So on this rig here, it's a bigger pole, bigger test for obviously larger fish. Striper can be pretty aggressive. If you hit on a big one, you want a heavy test. We have 3 other poles, smaller rigs, lighter test on them. Basically on this pole here, we have our weight, we have our swivel, and then down to our 4/0 fishing hook. That's what we're going to be using for our larger striper out of this lake. We're using anchovies, had plenty of success. You'll see on our next video after this one, we'll be actually at the lake reeling in hopefully the big one. So that's the big striper pole ready to go. Next Monday, we'll be in the lake. Okay, this is one of our lighter tackle rods. We're using this one, same thing for striper. These are going to be more shaker striper. Same setup, just a smaller hook. The tackle itself is closer to a 4-pound test. I believe the bigger line was a 15-pound test. So this is going to be a lot lighter tackle. It's going to be for smaller fish. If you play it right, you can hook into the big fish and still reel that in. So this is definitely for the shakers between 1 and 3 pound. We were catching on these all day long.
All right, guys, this is the third rod we got. It's a lighter rod still. I think it's about 8-pound test. We might switch this one up to a Castmaster or something as at the beginning of the day. We'll see how it goes though.
Okay, on this part, we're actually going to show you how we set up a light tackle pole for trout. We're going to have mainly striper set up on the other 3 poles. That's our big target. There are a lot of trout where we go as well, and there's some big ones, but this is a light tackle. The trout on this lake are very finicky. They're hard to catch. You have to use light tackle. If you use anything heavy, the tension on the line they feel. So we're gonna go ahead and show you a basic setup for light tackle, and we'll get started. Okay, this is we got our weight here. We're gonna use very light. This, I don't know what ounce this is, but I mean you can see it's tiny. It's about the size of not even a penny on there, so it's extremely light. That way the fish, when they initially hit the line, they don't feel the weight on that right there. So we're going to tie that on here. A basic small swivel and a size 6 hook there. You'll probably need a pair of cutters or knives. We use nail clippers, cuts off the light tackle nicely for us to make a clean edge. Okay, so here basically we're going to get the weight and slide it on to the end of the line first. So we're going to take the small weight, slide it up over the edge into the weight and pull it up. Take a little excess. So now we need to make a small slip knot. We're going to fold it in half, loop it around, and then pull it back through. This is a basic knot. It's not too hard to tie. This is not a great knot for huge fish, but for what we're going after, it's going to work out fine. This extra we're going to cut off in just a little bit. So we're going to take this loop that we have here. We're going to kind of pinch it down. We're going to go through the eye hole of our swivel on the end here. And basically we're going to take our loop and go right through the edge. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but we'll make sure that if you have any questions, we can get those answered for you. But basically we're going to poke through here and then go through the loop with the swivel and then pull the tension up. If it cooperates, there we go. And then pull it nice and tight. So now you get that slip knot on there nice and tight, and you can pull as much tension as you want. Right now at this point you can go ahead and take this extra line that we have here and cut that off. We don't need that anymore, so take our nail clippers, snip it off pretty close, and that's it. So now you have your swivel tied on with your slip knot. You can take your weight if you want now and slide it all the way down, but that's what you're going to end up with. Next, we're going to open up the swivel. Go ahead and put on that right there. We'll take our pre-made 6/0 hook with the loop, put it on the swivel itself, and then lock that swivel into place. I'm sure most of you already know, but when this line is going to be casted out, you'll have your bait on it. On the end, we'll probably be using some power bait, and then this whole setup, the weight will hit the ground, the power bait will float up to the top, and that's when we get our trout.
Alright guys, wrapping up this video here. We're going to be reeling in some big fish on Monday. So if you have any questions, list those in the comment section below. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Peace.